Hey, yeah, so it's been a while since I've uploaded something, but something's here on the charger, and it's actually an electric scooter then. It's a Langfeite L8s, should be an L8s, but yeah, on the box it said L8. Don't really know what's up with that then, but yeah. Alright, so that's been charging for a few hours now. From empty to full it's about 10 hours. It's a 2 amp charger then. So there was another YouTuber, which his name was Pirate, and he was driving this thing around and everything, all good, but not much about the step itself, the electric scooter itself then. Yeah, because it does work fine though, but there are a few points. Right, so you power it on with some modes. With a trip there, odometer. Didn't really drive that much yet, but still 24 kilometers in. The current voltage. I think that was the time that you've driven in one trip. It's a trip again. These modes are for the speed. So mode 1 was 25 kilometers an hour, mode 2 35, mode 3 45 kilometers an hour. And then the bars, they slip in place or just like that. And for the brakes, as you can see with the light down there, it flickers. Works then. That's a nice feature to have. So they're right in there. I didn't wash it, so it's a bit dirty. Yeah? Alright, so the locking mechanism. Put that one down. Yeah. Alright, so there's a small pin in there, which you can open. Try it one-handed. It flips down. Then it locks in place. Put the stand down a bit, like that. Okay, then push the lever to the forward, just like that. And now it's locked. Just you can just use it in. All right, some good ones. The range seems to be pretty good then. Speed. It accelerates pretty fast. It's also a nice feature then. It's 2x800 watts in the motors, which is not bad at all. So yeah, but the suspension is one thing which isn't that good. I'll just show a video of the suspension alone then, from last time. And it has one problem though, and that was with the suspension. Because what was happening when I hit a bump, it would hit the end stop. So I removed two of the shock absorbers then, or the springs, and not really absorbers. And they are pretty easily actually. Just a long bolt with a spring on it and a small end stop. So it doesn't really hit really hard at end stop, but you can hear it. And then there's a small nut on the end. So it just goes like that together. This one is actually hollow. And again, this is also built like a freaking brake, so it's nice and sturdy. So basically it just goes in like that. The rubber stop goes over it. Just as easy like always. But yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, that. Then the spring goes over it, like that. And then the nut goes over there. And we'll screw a bit on there. And then it will just go through here then. And the nut will go on top. And that's all it is actually. So it isn't any oil dampening in there or anything like that, it's just a spring. So it could be better, of course, but it works fine. Alright, you've seen how that works then. The brakes themselves. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them though. The front seems to be working fine, but the rear one is as hard as you want to push, it doesn't really want to brake that hard. In the beginning it would, but after some time, yeah, it just stopped braking that hard. So I guess it could be the brake pads which are dirty, but that shouldn't be a problem at all with some dirt or water. So yeah, know what's up with that then. The front light, it works fine, but it looks like it only turns on in the dark. So if you're unpacking it and just putting the first time on and it doesn't light up, don't be too worried. Because it probably will light up when you go in the dark with it. So it isn't always burning then. The rear light is, however. So, yeah. And one thing that I kind of think is a design flaw, but as you can see, the cables are squished between the frame and the steering rig itself. Plate. The side is fine then. But that side, however, it's squished. And if you pull out the cables, which I've done for a few times now, then it's okay. When you fold it a few times and collapse it and put it back up, it will eventually still end up here then. It still will be squished. So yeah, I'm not too sure about that then. But oh well, it works, huh? And so for the rest, it just works. Yeah. I had some people complaining about bolts which weren't tight and all of that. But I didn't really find any bolt which was not tight. So yeah, don't have too much problems with that then. But oh well. Alright, so now the controls then. First we'll turn it on then. Just like that. Then if you push this one to on, it will turn on the rear lights. And when you press the brakes it will flicker then. Just like that. Then, as you can see that light flashing a bit. The horn button. Come on, focus then. Or not. It's just on. Nothing special about it then. The steering. Just pull this one back to make it collapse then. Then when you put it back on, you snap back in place then. Yeah, this button would be for the single motor or the dual motor. So this for dual, that's for single motor. So it's only the rear or the rear and the front. So yeah. Then this would be the throttle, the front brake. This one is the rear brake one, just like in a normal scooter. There's extra room for it in. Put it in single. And then when this thing is still, it won't work unless you're starting to move. So this is a safety feature, which you can actually turn off, but I wouldn't really suggest doing that. Because otherwise, when standing still, you can just go full throttle with it. As someone is nervous and just pulling that button. So yeah. But yeah, that's kind of it for today then. I'll make some footage with me driving on it. And yeah, there's not much more I could say about it, I think. So yeah, see ya!